You ever notice how some people can talk for 20 minutes straight about the weather, traffic, work stress, even what they ate for breakfast, and yet you still know almost nothing about them? Maybe that person is you. You answer questions politely. You smile. You nod. You keep things light. If someone asks, "So what's been going on with you?" you give them a neat little summary. Nothing heavy, nothing messy. Meanwhile, your real thoughts are sitting quietly behind the scenes, arms crossed, watching the conversation like, "Yeah, we're not sharing that." And it's not because you're shy or boring or hiding something scandalous. There's a psychology behind people who rarely talk about their personal life. And it's way more layered than they're private. Once you see it, you start recognizing patterns in yourself, your friends, maybe even that one person who feels oddly hard to read. So let's step inside that quiet space. First, there's the emotional minimalist. These are the people who give clean, simple answers. No oversharing, no emotional detours. They learned early that saying less keeps life calmer. Talking about feelings feels unnecessary, even inefficient. Silence for them isn't avoidance, it's emotional organization. They process privately, then move on. If this is you, you probably feel fine not explaining yourself. You don't need to narrate your inner life to validate it. Then, there's the quiet observer. They listen closely. They remember everything about everyone else, but stay vague about themselves. Psychologically, this is about control through awareness. The less they reveal, the more freely they can move in social spaces. They sense that once a story is told, it sticks, and they prefer not to be boxed in. You might notice people open up to you easily, while you remain a mystery in return. Another type is the self-protector. They seem open, friendly, humorous, conversational, but when things turn personal, they gently redirect. This often comes from past experiences where vulnerability didn't feel safe. So now, privacy equals stability. This isn't emotional coldness. It's boundary intelligence. They don't share quickly. They share accurately with people who've earned it. Then, there's the inward processor. These people live in a rich, complicated inner world. Feelings take time to form. Meanings shift. Being asked to explain themselves feels like being rushed to summarize something unfinished. So, they stay quiet, not because they lack depth, but because they respect it. They often express themselves better through time, writing, or long-form reflection. And finally, the quiet rebel. In a world that rewards oversharing, choosing silence becomes a form of autonomy. These people protect their identity from outside influence. They don't want their inner life shaped by reactions, opinions, or constant feedback. For them, privacy isn't secrecy, self-respect. Here's the real takeaway. People who rarely talk about their personal life aren't distant. They're selective. They don't want to be known by everyone. They want to be understood by the right few. So ask yourself, which type sounds most like you? And who, if anyone, actually feels safe enough to hear your real story? Some minds open quietly and only on purpose. If this resonated with you, like the video. It really helps the channel reach people who need it. And subscribe for more videos on psychology, behavior, and the unseen sides of the human mind.